Hi everybody, Renegade68 here with Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green Nuzlocke. I'm super excited for this Let's Play because I've never LP'd a Pokemon game before, and that is the 100% the truth. And even if it wasn't, then any LP of a Pokemon game I might have had in the past must have mysteriously disappeared from existence, and was definitely not cancelled and deleted by me. Although even if that was true, which it's not of course, one of those LPs was not Leaf Green, and that is a fact. And even if one of them may have happened to be something similar, like, I don't know, if I read, that wouldn't matter because it's a different game, right? And so it's completely different. Although I don't need to see the intro again, and that is a fact. Thank you. Skip this. Serious time. Twitch plays Pokemon gave me nostalgia boner. I really wanted to play this again, but honestly, back when I did my Fire Red Nuzlocke, I lost, and I don't mean I lost the footage or anything. I failed the challenge, essentially, is what happened. I got to Misty, and she raped me, like 3 times, I believe? Is that when I gave up? But, in all seriousness, I've been Nuzlocking other games, trying them out, Nuzlocking this game again a couple times, to, like, the beginning of it, to see if there's any special difference, any special reason, because I felt like I shouldn't have gotten destroyed that easily. And I've been looking into it, and I'm like, there is a pretty special reason. And it's this. Fire Red and Leaf Green, as well as the Generation 1 games, have the hardest early game of any Pokemon game so far by far. I haven't played X and Y, they could be an exception. I doubt it, but I don't know yet. However, of the first 5 generations, they're easily the hardest, at least in the early game. And the reason being, well, I could go into a lot of reasons as to why it is. If you're smart, you'll be able to figure them out on your own. I did. But, to give a brief example, the first gym is a rock gym, which resists normal attacks. When you're low level, you're going to have a lot of normal attacking Pokemon, because Pokemon all start out with normal attacks pretty much until they get higher level. And pretty much all the Pokemon you can get early on in the game are like weak to rocks generally, not even because they have normal attacks. A lot of birds and bugs you can get early in the game, and there's only like, literally, I think there's one Pokemon that's super effective against rock type that you can potentially get in the early game, and that's only if you're playing Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Yellow. In Red and Blue, he's not even there. This is if you ignore the starters, of course. Even if you choose to use the starters, it can still be hard. Plus, there's very few areas in the early game, as opposed to in most other Pokemon games. There's a more diverse number of areas. So even in other games that have rock gyms as the first gym, there's a lot more chances to get something that'll be good against them. Plus, there's typically just more time to raise them up to get other moves that aren't normal type. I could go more into why the early game is harder in this one, but because of this, I'm going to be Nuzlocking this game a little differently than I would other Pokemon games. I'll get into some of the changes later on, and for those who don't know for those who don't know what a Nuzlocke is, go look it up. Because if you're watching this, I'm going to assume you know. Like, seriously. Jeez. No one needs to read this. Ugh. I don't care about you, Pikachu. You're overrated. Okay. Hi, Professor Ack.
Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately, very affectionately, yes, refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Especially little children like you. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. Myself, I like to use the term, Pokophilia. And I also study them as a profession. With my penis. That's right. I'm a pedophile, plus I use bestiality, so I'm like the pokeality. So it's like pokebeastophile. First, let me tell you a little about yourself. Wait, no, you tell me a little about yourself. I don't know what it is. Words. Tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl?
Well, I am a boy, but I'm having some identity crisis, so I'm gonna say I'm a girl. Let's begin with your name. What is it? Well, my actual name doesn't matter because I'm role-playing, and that's the excuse I'm sticking with it. It's not because the girl is hat. What? Actually, she does have a hat. Yes, that's totally what I just said. I'm gonna call her Green because that's, yeah. Right, so your name is Green. Yes. What are parents doing, naming their kids after their favorite colors, I swear. You're one to talk, considering your grandson's name. Oh, yes, my grandson. His name is, well, he was your rival since you were a baby. That's not what his name is, though. You haven't answered the question. I forget! Oh. What was his name? It was obviously Ash. That would be my puppy, wouldn't it? No. His name is Blue. Because I'm blue, and I believe I'm a guy, except for me, because I don't actually believe I'm a guy. I'm a girl. What? I always get the song lyrics wrong. I'm always like, I'm blue and I believe I won't die or something. That's what it sounded like to me. I know it's not it, but the blue part's right, so that's good enough for me. What's it, Blue? He's your grandson? Jesus. That's right, I remember now. His name is Blue. And what are his parents' names? Let me guess. Orange and Purple? Green! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! If you insist. Green played with the NES! Yay! Okay, it's time to go. Funny, I believe in the original version that was the SNES, the Super NES, but then when they remade it, they're like, let's go backwards in systems. Okay. Meanwhile, let's change up the options, shall we? Text speed fast, battle style set, sound whatever, button mode. Help! I don't know what I do with this. Help me, please. But no, frame type could go old school, we could go red, but this is sleek green, so let's go green. And that'll be good. And then let's head on over to our PC. Yes, the Pokemon Center. We've got one right in our house. No, the personal computer. 2 different PCs. That's going to be confusing. Item storage. Let's do the handy-dandy trick of withdrawing the potion. I could go all into this game. I could go into this game's plot, like the beginning of it and how it goes and everything. But this is Pokemon, the first generation. Let's be honest. Everyone knows. Like, I'm pretty sure just about everyone who is alive right now knows the general plot of the first Pokemon game. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty darn sure. Right. All girls dream of traveling. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak, next door, was looking for you. If you're happening to watch this and you don't know the basics of Pokemon, then warning, there'll be spoilers probably. There's a movie on TV. A girl with her hair in pigtails is walking up a brick road. Better go too. So who said that? Was that Green? Did Green say that? So she'll talk to TVs, but not to actual people? Okay, that makes sense. Oh, and by the way, this is totally not an emulator. This is a legit game. Hey, wait! Don't go out! I do have the legit Pokemon Yellow, but I wanted to play this instead, and I'm like, well, I have Yellow, so... And I could record it, because I have a GameCube plus little hookup thing for the Game Boy Advance games, and Yellow can go in a Game Boy Advance slot, so I could play that and record it officially, but I'm like, I prefer this version. So I'm like, I'll just record this, why not? Plus, you get the running shoes so late in this game, which is why I'll probably be using the speed up button for a while, but once I get the shoes, I'll stop. It's just, until then, it's like, you get it so late! Anyways, it's unsafe! Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. You should also take some condoms, because that booty of yours, I'm telling you. I know, here, come with me. And come with me in the other spelling as well, you know what I mean? Oh. Auto walk. Gramps! I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. What are you doing here? Oh, that's right, I told you to come. And come. Just wait. Here, Green. You come first. There are 3 Pokemon here.
Aha! I like to laugh at my own non-jokes. Helps keep me sane. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. I had so many balls, all up in my face. But, now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. Most people don't even get more than 2. You can have one, go on, choose. Wait, but I'm a female. I get balls? Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Blue. You can have one, too. You're a guy and you don't even have one. Well, normally, if I ever do use the starter, which I typically don't, so I just get the starter, go catch another Pokemon, and then abandon it forever. Because the starters are easy to use, for one thing. They make the game kind of easy, plus, I've used them so many times. But, when I don't do that, I typically pick randomly, like, based on my, trainer number, which, oh, you're looking fat. Which, you know, the ID number right there, 55738. You can either pick the first number, the last number, in style of 999, which I'm going to be starting up. I could always take the root number. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 7 is 17, plus 3 is 20, plus 8 is 28, 2 plus 8 is 10, and then, so it's 1. So I get 1, and hey, that works for what I want, because what I want is Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur, I mean, I definitely am choosing this randomly and was not going to pick this even if I got one of the other 2. Definitely. It's very easy to raise, so green. You want to go with the grass-type Pokemon Bulbasaur? Yes I do, but let me just show off the others. Ha! Squirtle's your choice. It's one worth raising. So green, you decided on. Water Pokemon Squirtle? No. Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. So green, you're claiming the fire Pokemon Charmander. No, I'm not. I'm craning the Bulbasaur right into my asshole. Because, it's very helpful early game, and as long as you don't get it killed, which we shouldn't, unless we're really stupid, because the only hard battles that you have early in the game are with people that Bulbasaur is good against, which is the reason we're using him, you know, to make the early game less brutal. But, yeah, we should be fine. Pokemon is really quite energetic. Unless we get him killed early on, in which case we will probably be boned. Do you want to give a nickname to this Bulbasaur? Of course I do. Oh, it's male, darn it. I actually did a test recording of this, just to make sure everything is working fine, and I got a female one, and it was like, holy shit, that's so rare! That's like, what, 5% chance? I called it, like, Gardenia, I think. Because I like naming it after trainers, because I can. Although all the grass trainers, I think they're all chicks. Oh no, there's one! I think the new one in Generation 5 is a guy. But I don't remember his name. So, we're just gonna call you... What do we call you? What can I call you? Oh! Another thing I like doing, if I can think of one, is naming them after... Another thing I like to do is name them... yeah. Another thing I like to do, if I can repeat that 5 more times, is name them after Digimon. So he'll be Togemon. Even though Togemon evolved from a female Digimon. Whatever. I'll take this one then. We received the Charmander from Professor Oak. Well, this has been fun. Let's go on our way, I guess. Wait, Green! Let's check out our Pokemans! Come on, I'll take you on. Let's do it, Blue. I almost said green. I'm used to calling myself red and being male and calling my opponent green, but because I'm green, I gotta call him blue, so might get confused a bit. Alright, Charmander, go, Togemon! Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Green, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? Why did they feel the need to put this little intro in here? Was it in the original games? I don't remember. I have yellow, I could probably check easily, but whatever, I don't care, whatever. Everyone knows how to play Pokemon. Even people who have never played Pokemon know how to play Pokemon. It's that simple of a game. It's complicated to master, as they say, but simple to learn. So let's just tackle all of the tackles. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle, and my nuts are the lock. I mean, which I'm gonna use Scratch. Oh, good, Scratch, the better version of tackle before Generation 5. And then it's the other way around.
I kind of liked it back when Tackle was kind of shitty, since it was to show that it was the early move, and you were so happy to get another move, but in later games it's like, well, when you start to Tackle, you're happy, because it's so good. Anyways. Oh, Jesus! If we don't get critted and we don't miss, we should be fine. Oh, no! Don't crit! Don't lose the Nuzlocke this early on. Don't miss! Yay! We didn't lose the Nuzlocke. We didn't have to waste a potion either. Not that I would this early on. I would just reset the recording if I had to. And alright, the best amount of experience. 2 plus 3, special attack plus 2, special defense plus 2, okay. It's a nice level up. Player defeated, rival blue. Take that, blue. I believe you will die. What? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ugh. I picked the wrong Pokemon. Actually, it doesn't matter what Pokemon you pick this early on in the game, let's be honest. They all just know Tackle or Scratch. And you picked the one with Scratch, which is better than Tackle, so you kind of picked the right Pokemon. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Gramps, smell you later. In green too. I kind of missed that because it was in all caps. I like naming my characters in all caps though, mostly because the game names all its characters in all caps. And Pokemon as well. Smell you later, Blue. Moo. I kind of just stuck my tongue out, but you probably couldn't see that because I'm not doing face cam and never will. And I do like my face. It's not that. It's just, it's a stupid idea in my opinion. Oh yeah, that's right. We want to check what our Togemon looks like. Toga, Toga. Serious nature. What is that? I think that's bad. Or it might be neutral. Let me check. Serious. I have the chart here back from when I did my Fire Red update. My theoretical one, that is. Because it didn't happen. Yeah. I think it's neutral, because I don't see it on my chart. Unless I'm missing it. Yeah, it's neutral. That's alright then. I'll take it. He has Overgrow, of course. Defense 12, Special Defense 13. Attack 11, Special Attack 13. He's got some pretty nice stats, of course. He's a starter. They all do. Pretty much. And, yeah. Let's keep going, I guess. Although first, let's talk to some people. How are you doing?
I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide.
Oh, Professor Oak is an aide? Nifty. And, how about you? Who are you?
I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide as well.
Huh. So Professor Oak has, aides? Well, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Because no one's made that joke before, right? Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. And most Pokemon trainers are kids, which means... Ew! I don't know what kind of psychic powers you have, but, they will not grab me! Or my boobs. Or my real balls. Out of character. Or my Pokeballs!
Green, raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow.
That's a lesson to teach all kids. Just make your pets fight, and then they'll get stronger. Yay. That's Professor Oak's last Pokemon. Aww. If only these were back in the days when Oak was your final battle. At least that's the theory anyways. Maybe you could have used that, and it would have been fun. And it would be cool to have a final battle after Blue. He'd be like, you were this strong all along, Grandpa! Oh, I have no more reason to live. But, no. So let's go do what we were not told to do and just get his stupid thing, because the game doesn't tell you, although at this point, again, everyone really knows what Pokemon's all about, so it doesn't really matter. And here's our first epic battle of epic proportions! Alright, Togemon, use your tackle! Such a riveting strategical battle! And tackle again! And guess what? I can see the future. He's gonna tackle again. These early battles, they're so complicated. It's like we're playing rugby, all the tackling. Alright, Togemon. Olga! Although, unlike Pokemon, Digimon can say things other than their own name, so it doesn't really work. Although, if we are pretending to be Bulbasaur, let's roleplay him for a second. Toga! Togemon! Toga! Okay. Toga! Yeah. And, wait, I think we just skipped something important. Yes, I believe so. I skipped talking to people early on by reflex, but I believe talking to this guy is a good thing. Hi, I work at the Pokemart. It's part of a convenience chain selling all sorts of items. Please, visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Obtained the potion. Green put the potion away in the bag's items pocket. Alright, we got a potion. And guess what? Just like he said, you know what we're doing? We're on the road to Viridian City. And for good measure, I'll talk to this guy too. See those ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump from them. You can get back to Palatown quicker that way. Oh wow, you can jump from ledges? I never knew. Get out of my fucking... Oh my god, see what you did? Maybe run into a Pokemon. I wouldn't have ran into one if I didn't go to this patch of grass. Well, we assume. We can only assume. Alright, Pidgey. Tackle! Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but, because Pokemon couldn't have babies in the first generation, I don't think, and the lowest level Pokemon you could find in the wild was level 2, I don't think there were ever any level 1 Pokemon in Generation 1. If I'm wrong on that, someone feel free to correct me, but I think that's true. Anyways, tackle again. And, yeah, such riveting commentary on such a riveting battle. I should be a sportscaster for life. Yes. Pokemon grew to level 7. Aha, we got another level. HP plus 2, attack plus 1, defense plus 1, attack plus 1, spadef plus 1, and speed plus 1. Yeah. And we got Leech Seed! Yay! Leech Seed! Woo! Let's actually go ahead and change up our moves, because I'll show you that we can do this, because it's a thing you can do. Head on over to moves. I'll put Leech Seed in place of Growl. Oh, and one fun story I'd like to tell is I was playing Heart Gold, Soul Silver recently, Nuzlocking it. That, along with Twitch Pokemon, was what really got me into wanting to redo this. But I got a Pineco, and one of the first moves, because I got it at such a young level, one of the first moves it learns is Self-Destruct. And it was a Nuzlocke I was doing, right? And I got it, and I'm like, ah! And once I accidentally hit the down button to go, like, and it changed his moves down to, like when it was in a battle, and, you know how the first move you're gonna get is, like, Tackle or whatever. Well, I hit the down button, which went down to Growl, although for Pineco it was Self-Destruct. And then I pressed Self-Destruct without realizing it, and then on my turn I was like, oh no! But I just reset the game because that was complete bullshit. It was an accident. So I don't know if I'll ever have to do that in this game. Hopefully not. I'd like to be as legit as possible. Let's show off Leech Seed, why don't we? Of course you would! Of course you would! Of course you... Leech Seed has what, 90% accuracy? Let's check this shit. How much accuracy does Leech Seed have? It's like 90%, right? 90%, yeah. Tackle is 95%, which, as much as I think that keeps the spirit of Tackle, not a big fan of the change they made, it is really annoying, because even though it says 5% miss rate, it feels like 20%. Anyways, let's hit him with Leech Seed for real. Alright, now we're gonna be stuck in some HP. Just to show you what this does. I have faith that I won't die. I mean, we'd need a crit plus... Well, no, I think a crit at this range would kill us. Hopefully that does not happen, because we're gonna hit him with a Tackle. Yeah! Boom! Oh, we got a crit! Hopefully that's not an omen. Oh, no, he whipped his tail, so it doesn't really matter, because as long as we don't miss, we shall be fine. I think we'd have to miss, and he'd have to crit to kill us. So don't miss. Of course! What was I saying? 95%, but it still misses all the time. However, AI is dumb, and when it's almost dead, it uses as many status-changing moves as it can. So, we win. Yay! We are the wieners! I have the biggest wiener. Yes, I do. Not the girl me, because the girl's an actual girl, the me. I have the biggest wieners. Actually, from what I know, sometimes females prefer the less big wieners because, they fit easier? I don't know. Nothing over here. What does this sign say? Trainer tips. The battle moves of Pokemon are limited by their power points, PP. By their PP and their doo-doo. To replenish their PP or their doo-doo, rest your Pokemon at a Pokemon Center. Of course! I guess we're heading in the Pokemon Center then. Ah! Heal my Pokemon, woman! Would you like me to heal your Pokemon back first, Dale? Yes, I would. I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Yeah. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. Oh, hope to see you again. sadistic bitch. She wants us to hurt her Pokemon again. That's all that could mean. Couldn't possibly mean she just likes talking to us or anything. And she never gets to come outside her job. She's there 24/7. But, that's besides the point. What do you have to say, kid? You want to know about the 2 kinds of Caterpillar Pokemon? Okay. Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. With that, your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's... Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. Okay. I'll make sure my Pokemon are not stabbed by his sting. Now let's go in here, like we were not told to. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You can read minds? Can I do that, please? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? I wonder how many people were confused by this when they first played this as a kid. Obviously, now this is common knowledge, but, like, when you first played this, there's no indication. So, anyways. Let's just go on. Let's go take this to Professor Ack. Let's completely ignore Canon and not talk to a certain old man. Instead, we're just going to jump down these cliffs in super fast motion. Again, I won't do this once I get the running shoes, but until then, I mean, honestly, considering how long it takes, I don't feel guilty. And no more battles. Okay, we're just heading straight on over to Oak's house. Alright, Oak. I got your stupid item that you didn't ask me to get. Oh, Green, how is my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. I mean, literally, it's growing some seeds on you. Ah! You didn't notice the leech seed? You gotta be more careful. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer for it to love you that much. I mean, really. Or that, or, you know, it's a male and it thinks you're hot, because interspecies is hot. What? What's that? You have something for me? Speaking of hats, why does every trainer need a hat? I mean, really. Except for, like, Coliseum and XD. It's the custom Pokeball! I had it on order, thank you. Gramps! I like to think the custom Pokeball is actually the Master Ball. That's the popular fan theory anyways, and I agree with it, because it'd be cool. I almost forgot! What did you call me for? Oh wow, you're already getting senile, and you're only this old. You really do take after me. What? Alright, I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Green and Blue, take these with you. Green received the Pokédex from Professor Oak. Score. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. Yum, tasty burp.